Uy, shoutout tayo kay Cool Ninja TV dia. Shoutout kay Cool Ninja TV and my friend.
Shoutout po kay Cool Ninja TV. Thank you.
Call Ninja TV, thanks. Call Ninja TV, hello po, thanks po.
Alright mga kaibigan, usapang Predator World Teams Championship 2022 pa rin po tayo, no? Doon sa katatapos na upload natin, ayan makikita nyo, panalo si Rubelin Amit. Ngayon, dahil ito ay team competition, ang susunod na maglalaro ay si Carlo Biado at ang kalaban niya ay matindi, si Thorsten Hohmann. Okay? Pag tinignan po ninyo ang background ni Thorsten Hohmann, 3 times world champion po yan. Check po ninyo sa Wikipedia, no? Tinalo na nito si Alex Pagulayan, ano? Tapos okay, basahin natin ang Wikipedia. Yung isang world champion niya ay WPA World 9-Ball Championship 2013. And then yung isang world champion niya ay WPA World Straight Pool Championship 2006. At noong 2003, WPA World 9-Ball Championship. So 3 times world champion po itong si Thorsten Hohmann. Alright. So Philippines versus Germany pa rin. Alright. Please enjoy the game. Okay? At sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, please subscribe at paki-hit ang all notification bell button para updated kayo sa mga susunod nating videos. Maraming salamat po sa patuloy ninyong pagtangkilik. Enjoy the game.
In mind that Joshua and Pia, they play a lot of Scotch doubles together.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
That's gonna come up big.
he played it really scary too. Like I would definitely like to just put some more stroke on that, and just so soft, and then he hit it real first. So Biado gets to the table with not much work to do.
And when Biado comes to the table, work he does do. He does very good work. One of the best players in the world. He has an 820 Fargo. If you use Fargo to rate the players, he's rated number 10 in the world, with Joshua Filler on the opposing team rated number 1 with an Filler has an 837 Fargo, the highest in the world. I'm not sure how familiar you are worldwide with Fargo, but in the United States it's used quite a bit, and for the Predator Pro Billiard Series it's used to rank the players. Their Fargo score and their success in tournaments gives them a combined ranking.
So Carlo here probably draws into the 7. Oh, he took the big risk. I'm not sure about that. How's the 5-ball ending up? Ooh.
Well, he has the same shot Thorsten had.
Yeah, he's not happy here. Pretty surprised. Yeah, of course, Thorsten Hohmann, former world 9-ball champion, just like Carlo Biado. So we got 2 world champions here.
I think Thorsten is one of those that probably has every title around. He's been on the circuit for a long time. He's been a very successful German champion. Spends a lot of time in the United States. And Biado really has come into his own. The Black Tiger. WPA.
Wow. Look at this 4-shot. That was not easy at all. And perfect position on the 7. Hit that a little firm. Interested to see how he played that ball, just because I would never play with the little stunt to
wrap
go
it
to
out.
the 10.
Yeah, no, I'd straight
would
up
just
use the side.
Yeah, I just play some top spin and go up and down.
That's exactly what
But
I was
he
thinking.
played really good speed and got perfect
Yeah.
on the 10 ball, but it's just preference?
Well,
It's such a big preference, like so different.
I've watched Carlo play quite a bit and been able to commentate quite a few of his matches. He does like to incorporate that second rack to really control the speed of his cue ball. Like most players would have probably played it just like you said, to just roll it down and come back up and maybe not even touch the second rail. He likes that second rail. And with that spin the way he played it, he's guaranteed not to be on it when it stops.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Oh, he racked him with the 10 ball on the not in the middle.
Yeah, I really think Biado has a different playing style than a lot of players out there, which I think is very interesting. He impressed me a lot at the US Opens, not the 9 ball but the 8 ball, 10 ball, 1 pocket. He shows that he plays all games, and I like his style. Hit a couple balls a couple days ago with him. Played Scotch doubles. It's just nice and refreshing to see how he moves around the table, nice and fluently.
He's a lot of fun to practice with. He's been in a lot of the Predator Pro Billiard Series tournaments. I believe he's been to 2 and Tucson and Arizona, and he plays so well. He's just a player of his, in his zone, and always in the zone.
Yeah, so squat the cue ball, but no accuracy, and then it got kissed in the corner as well. And
I chuckle because of the way he always has the same reaction.
Did you see his head just kind of flip up to the left side when the cue ball went in the pocket? When something goes wrong, that's his reaction. Just That's little different things that players do. Thorsten with ball in hand, trying to get that game back from Biado and tie things up at 2. He's got some work to do though. Left him some angle. Can choose to play for the short side of the 4. Probably top spin, 2 rails. Nicely done. Little draw for the 5 in the left side pocket. And the balls are spread nice. Doesn't have to do much work, just stand over for the 7. That's the 8 in the side. The 9 ball is next to it. And this is to tie the score. Nice comfortable close to this rack. But still must get it done. 2 balls left. No, doesn't want to end up on the rail. Well, but he has done that, and sure, he can still make the stand. And I don't think there's a scratch line, but just the rail makes it uncomfortable. Well, first of all, you don't want to be there, and you're upset because you left yourself there. So. Oh, and he jumped up a little bit. Oh, but it went down. It went down. He wasn't comfortable with the way that it reached the pocket. No, you'll see it again the moment. He struck the ball, his head already moved up. And that's how he almost overcut the ball, but it goes in. Scores 1 each. Germany trying to stay in this match. I really think they need this point, because if they go 2-0 down against the Philippines, then it's a pretty tough mission. Well, then it's filler against Chua. And Chua must win that to send it to the shootout. Well, we don't know for sure, but the odds are pretty high that the Philippines and, well, especially Germany will choose filler if they get to the favorite player match. Well, if you were in their position, who would you put up against Chua? Well, I'm definitely putting Joshua on. I'm more wondering, do I put up Chua? Well, I say that the Chua because that's what they did when they were down in their last match against Team Spain. I've seen it a couple times that they done that. But I just wonder because Chua is a great player, but Biado, of course, has just more, how do you say it? It's more reputation also. So people, when they play Biado, they get scared just by seeing him, which Chua doesn't have that much. Well, they should. I've seen Johan Chua in action, and he made one of the most impressive runouts in one of these Predator Pro Billiard Series tournaments. Just an exciting match. He is something to watch. So, and it was Team Poland, not Spain. The Team Philippines, is one of the teams that got a bye, and their first match that they actually played was Team Canada, which went to a shootout. Then they defeated Team USA, Team Great Britain, and Team Poland. Where Germany, on the other hand, was another team that had a bye, and their first team they defeated was Switzerland, and then they lost to Chinese Taipei, but defeated USA and Spain, both 3-1. They have not been in a shootout yet.
Get behind the tree. Nope, didn't get there. Of course, made sure to not leave something on the one. Call the bank, leaving the cue ball on the top rail. And a brilliant shot from Thorsten. Nice little bump on the 2 as well. Here we see a nice replay. Goes straight in the hole, not even touched any rail.
I like what he did with the cue ball. Made sure he didn't make the 2 ball. Otherwise he would have had no shot on the 3.
So Thorsten in control. Nice angle on the 4.
No, beautiful.
Great straight pull player, Thorsten Hohmann. Just whenever he gets close to the balls, he's just so consistent with his cue ball work. You rarely see him get wrong angles and not able to get to his next shots, and it's one of his strong points.
Very important. Strong point. And actually, I hear players talk about other players, and you'll see that one of the things they say about the very best or the very good ones is he's always on the right side of the ball.
Yeah.
That comes into play big time.
Nice 2-rail position, always guaranteed to be on the 8, and now set up a nice angle to go to the 10 ball after.
See, just nice position, just to move the cue ball in a natural way.
And also, the last game we've seen Thorsten almost miss the 10 ball, but you can see such a big difference. If that ball goes in, now he played a brilliant shot on the 1 and runs out. Now he's looking good. Even though the last game I was wondering if he was going to handle the pressure.
And with his 10 ball down, he did.
2-1 for Germany in the set. They're leading, but they're also down in sets, so they really need this point to stay in this semi-final match. And we'll be right back after a short break.
Breaking from the side.
Nice square hit. Makes a ball. And the look on the 1 makes the 2.
Oh, this is set up very stressed up nice. The table's set. Will he have lunch or dinner?
Yeah, big swing. Last game. Made a great shot and ran out. Oh.
Wow.
Did he take his eye off the shot? I'm not even sure what he did there.
Yeah, we can watch here. He kind of punched it.
He had this small angle going to the side pocket though, so he was maybe trying to play pocket speed and cheat the pocket just a little bit so he wouldn't get close, and that's what got him. And 2 each or 3-1 is a big difference, so Carlo can run this out.
In fact, I was about to say that this is nice when the 1 ball looks to be the hardest shot you might have.
Soft with left spin. He hit that quite firm. And got close to the 4.
Yeah, this isn't optimal.
And go 1 rail. Stun with right spin, maybe a little draw. Just in front of the side pocket. And the cue ball goes to the center of the table. Nice recovery.
Carlo Biado. World number 1 rank. Guess what sport Carlo likes to do other than pool?
Table tennis.
Basketball and badminton.
Oh.
And that's the first time I've heard anybody liking badminton.
Oh, and look at the spin.
Oh.
Played that really nicely.
It's such a pretty shot when you use a spin to line up on a ball like that.
So I think he might be able to go forward and not hit the 10. Looks like he can. Just to go to the other long rail. He's drawing here. Just to be more close to the 9 ball.
Yeah. Trying just to be to the center of the table where about 65-70% of your shots lay real easy. Nothing's too far away.
Low right. Ooh, cheated the puck a little bit there. Hit it on the thick side. That's why the cue ball is crawling to the other side of the table. And this to draw the score 2 each. And there it goes. Thorsten Hohmann with a great break. But hung up the 1 ball and
all the tables. I was up there and you saw the picture that we started out with, and that's from one end. But it's beautiful, beautiful venue. Sports Park Hall. There goes a 9 ball straight into the side pocket.
And there's a look on the 1. You see a replay. Nice squat of the cue ball. Now he hit it accurate. And what can he do here? I think he might still be able to cut the 1 and draw the cue ball away from the 4 using a short rail and come back up for the 2 ball.
Yeah, it'd be a little tight to try to go between the rail and the 4. He doesn't have the angle for it. Let's see exactly what he does with it.
He's playing high ball, traveling around the 4. Oh, wow.
This catches. Oh,
He played the 5 rails.
Wow.
That's a super shot.
Look how thin he had to hit that ball to make sure he went between the rail and the 4. To make sure he went between the rail and the 4. If he hits that just a little thicker, he still makes it, but doesn't get that angle. It doesn't come out.
It's just such a different way of thinking. I didn't really extend that whole line. I was just thinking, well, he's going to the center of the table, and then he did that. So, and then he got straight on the 2, and from here, everything's looking well for Biado to go on the hill.
Well, the shot was made possible because he was able to cheat the pocket and use the outside of the pocket. And most people won't risk that with that thin of a cut. Now he's going to go 2 rails at this, huh?
Yeah, around the 8.
Around the 8. Make sure he gets around the 8. A lot of people try to stun that there, and it doesn't grab.
Looks like he got straight on the 5. He's not happy. He wanted to have angle to go to the other side of the 6. But the good thing for Carlo is there is a 6-7 combination. So even if he does not manage to get to the other side of the 6, then he can choose to shoot the combo.
Let's see if he decides to try to manage. Oh, that's pretty straight. I don't think he's going to manage that. I think he's going to take that 6-7 combo like you just mentioned.
Oh,
no, he says,
puts on a clinic here.
he says,
wow.
A 10-foot draw, no problem.
I mean, just look at this. You can see the cue ball. It hits it, and then it goes woof. It just takes off. What a brilliant shot again.
Pretty shot.
And well, it's tough to call the shots if he's doing all this all the time.
Well, that's Carlo Biado.
No, it's great to watch.
That's classic Carlo Biado.
No, doesn't want to be straight on the 8. I think he got there. This is to go on the hill. Germany should have been on the hill, so Philippines leading 3-2.
Oops. Great play. 2 impressive pressure shots back to back. Very impressive shots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little flabbergasted here. Like,
no.
Or he made one mistake and that's it. So there's not really much to blame himself for. Just needs to get a look. He's probably hoping for Carlo to don't make a ball on the break. I think that's the only thing he can do.
Yeah, break dry or don't come up with a shot. But he breaks him wide open. He won't. He's breaking a little bit from the side, but watch how open he'll get the rack. He normally does. Ball down.
Not too great accuracy, but again a nice pop on the break, and he did not get a shot on the 1.
We'll see what he has. I think he has a back cut.
No, I don't think this ball goes, and probably will play the cue ball behind the 5-4 and bring the 1 ball to the right side behind the 7. A little thick contact with some left spin. And did he leave the gap? I think he left a gap here.
Well, Thorsten says, I hope so for my sake. This will give us a good angle to see if there's a gap. And he did.
Don't expect him to shoot the bank here. No, nice future on the 2 after.
He can go to either side of the 1.
Still a interesting position he's got here. Nothing obvious going on.
As you look at this, Tim, and you let it soak in a little bit, do you prefer to go between the 7-10 with the cue ball or go up?
I think behind the 7-10.
Oh, you went up?
Because I was thinking about the scratch here. But he played the cue ball nicely, but especially the 1 ball he played very nicely. Just made sure it stayed behind the 2, 5, and the 4, and Carlo needs to come up with another crazy shot here because I don't really think there is a 1 rail.
He's calling. Is he going to masse around the 2? Yes, he is.
He was looking in, going rail first with a lot of draw, maybe. Wow. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen?
He's amazing with little things like that. Look how he hit above the side pocket.
And he had to put
Rail
so
first.
much draw on there just to maneuver around. That's a great shot, and I think he just got enough to make it inside. Little messe here. And now, Carlo on the way to put the Philippines on the hill here.
Well, if he finishes off this rack, it's going to be tough for the Scotch doubles. A lot of pressure on the Scotch doubles.
But he still has to finish this rack.
Yeah, can go into the rail and bump the 5 or around like this, and he's got a nice angle to go to the other side on the 6. Oh, that did wipe its feet. Did move a little bit during the shot. Little stun right spin here. And things are not looking good here for Germany.
Yeah, 3 balls.
So again, probably we'll see Carlo playing a stun shot here around the angles, just 2 rails towards the 9.
Wraps it out nicely.
And a perfect angle on the
Oh
9 ball
my.
to go to the 10.
He makes things look so easy sometimes, it's just ridiculous. Makes it look like anybody could play pool.
Just this. And he's perfect on the 10. Philippines on the hill.
And will Team Philippines go on to meet
Sorry, it's DJ.